gotten Palutena, a winning matchup, into Spaceys, winning, into Falcon, very winning. So we'll have to see if the Falcon main, who's been able to overcome all of the obstacles so far, is able to do so again. But if Aquaze is able to start with something like this, things can get dangerous real quick.
Able to keep that jumping again. We're going to see how Ccarrot recovers super well against Aquaze. And huge damage, just reading out a bunch of his options. Getting those down airs, getting some strong hits off, and now has the lead. But that lead could be, you know, immediately washed away. You're going up against Pikachu.
Yeah, Pikachu's worst instances are going to be exactly that, the edge guard. Damage almost kind of doesn't matter against Falcon at this point, because unless you get to like super high percent, because the edge guards are just so fluid and so malleable, you can react to any instance with something big. Meanwhile, Ccarrot's gonna have to find something big of his own in order to get any sort of even stock, but oh man.
Oh, the matchup.
Welcome.
In full.
Yeah.
It's difficult for Ccarrot to mount this comeback. Finally getting that down air, just takes that stock off. At least, you know, you're on the board, you got something. Whether you can make something out of it, it's difficult, but Ccarrot, we've seen before, do it.
Yeah, I'm almost not worried about Ccarrot's ability to slowly find this thing, find ways to take this thing back. It's being able to go up tempo with it. Great drift in order to make it back to ledge there, but the damage is certainly getting done, avoiding the Nair drag down, but we're just still on the back foot.
Recovery once again, but it's like, how many more times are you going to be able to recover like that before you get caught out by, you know, one of Aquaze's different options, especially, you know, all those aerials, back air, forward air, you name it.
Aquaze is playing this extremely perfectly, to be honest. Like a low percent 2 stock is exactly what you expected with 2 high caliber players, but in a matchup this brutal sometimes. Oh, the landing down air still connects though, and 70%, 83 now can be considered kill percent if you find the right hit.
Okay. Goes for the up B, goes for the safe option. Looking for that down tilt once again. It's taking so many stocks and so many games in this tournament so far.
174 now, and yeah, the landing forward tilt will do it. Trying to get the run back going. It seems like it's going to be a ban. I would be surprised if we went back to Pokemon Stadium. But the rough part about this stage list for Falcon players is that you kind of cut away many of the stages that Falcon really likes, and many of the counter picks in particular. Without any stages with walls like a Yoshi's Story or a Kalos, you're kind of playing into more of Falcon's like direct approaches rather than a lot of the heftier mix-ups that he can do, and especially recovery mix-ups that are applicable with those walls.
And even then, it's T-Jolts are just able to cling onto those walls and really prevent a lot of different, you know, wall jumps up these close to the stage. So definitely something that Ccarrot had to consider. But we're just going back to PS2. I can't blame him at all. It's a very consistent stage.
Yeah, but it's certainly a tough one. Man, these far up airs are just so brutal, but Ccarrot able to get out of there. Sorry, I'm just reading chat a little bit.
Oh no.
Shout outs to Bars in chat right now as we are still trying to play out this ledge scenario. Ccarrot trying to slow things down as much as possible and give Aquaze all of that space, but he's giving up all of that space, allowing Aquaze just to consistently approach.
Slowly but surely, someone's going to take this first stock.
Firing away, though. Aquaze looking for another edge guard. Wow, we just got by that Thundercloud. So close to completing the edge guard. And again, Aquaze going for it. Third time's the charm, maybe, with that back air to throw off. Not quite. What great drift on the part of Ccarrot time and time again.
Alive. That guy's living.
He's making it through. He's putting it all together. The forward tilt.
Ooh! doesn't waste the jump, so fair play to Ccarrot, who has been so, you know, frugal with how he recovers. And it's just been increasing his longevity, but again, with a linear recovery like that, you know, God, this guy is crazy.
How does he do it? Just pure patience and willingness to see through.
What an uppie!
Oh.
This guy is nuts.
He's able to get through it time and time again. Like patience and willingness to see through so many of the attempted edge guards from Aquaze. He's not giving all of the consistent stuff, all of the stuff that you normally practice as an edge guard. Instead, he's making Aquaze go out there, barely missing on that nair one follow-up. Soft knee follow-ups. We're letting that stuff rock. Almost saying some nonsense words there, baby.
It's fine. We're getting to that point where a lot of things are gonna slip off, but so long as Ccarrot doesn't slip away from this lead.
Uh-oh.
You have a jump. Nice.
Great DIN. That
Still
resets all of your resources.
It does. Whether you can use your resources, I mean, we've seen it, right? Ccarrot just able to do anything that he can with this character. Nice. Doesn't go for the reversal. Not gonna go for anything risky. Can't really afford that, especially when, you know, you're about to be. Oh, ouch. Nice. From Ccarrot. I don't know how much more I can say, but that edge guarding from Ccarrot was absolutely crazy. We saw that initially in game number 1 where Aquaze was able to punish a lot of his linear recoveries, but now Ccarrot, you know, finding out the answers that he's been needing this entire time, and even if he misses a few, you know, hits, he's able to follow up with a read, that soft knee into that nair. Taking that stock early was something that Ccarrot definitely needed, that assurance that he was able to maintain that lead.
For sure, as like, I mean, I'm just continuously impressed by the offstage game. Like, it's one thing to recover as Falcon, which you have the insane aerial drift, and you have like plenty of means with to get back to ledge with a solid double jump. But being able to consistently get around the offstage harassment that Aquaze has been doing, that is certainly impressive.
Right now, we're just gonna go back to PS2. I believe this is still best of 3. I could be wrong, because this is loser semifinals. But if it is, I mean, both these guys got to be very careful with how they approach that jab. Just gonna keep it out as long as possible.
Yeah, starting off pretty even here. Normally, it's been a couple games where it's just been steadily favored in one player's side, based on a strong early game. But just kind of nickel and diming here, and we're still in best of 3 territory by the bye. Best of 5 does not start until one of these players gets into losers finals up against Mateo, which will be decided right here.
Constantly mixing up these recoveries is just the name of the game right now for Ccarrot. Good up B, just out of shield. Again, going for that damage that he knows he can deal, and getting that stock off with that nair.
Yeah, good awareness on the part of Ccarrot as well. Like, you gotta punish those skull bashes from off stage. They're theoretically a really solid recovery move, but they have so much lag on them that they're free to any edge guard.
Whoa.
Hello!
Hey!
Got the super close nair one as well. Trying for it again, but missing the follow-up that time, and then up being the wrong way.
Yeah, couldn't reverse it in time, but again,
he was in the kitchen though.
He was cooking, a little bit undercooked definitely, but cooking nonetheless. Better than overcooked.
Yeah, man, apparently Jellyfish hates that game. That crazy. Uh-oh, and here is the Pikachu style that we know and love, and covering the backer as well, going for it all. Risky play there on the part of Aquaze instead of just playing the back air game. Good damage nonetheless, but that could have been a stock if played correctly.
You can see that Ccarrot actually also attempted a ledge trump while trying to recover. So that awareness, again, from both of these guys is just what makes it so close between the opposition. Going for the up air, not going to connect it. I don't even know if forward air was the right option there, but hey, they're here.
Forward air guarantees is guaranteed to hit, but if you're able to do the inside hit of up air into forward air, you have a chance to close out the stock. It just looks like he didn't do the up air quick enough.
Yeah. Good jab. That jab will definitely kill. at this percentage on ledge, but you definitely know that Aquaze is not letting Ccarrot any time to do such stuff. Dude is moving!
What I've been enjoying about Ccarrot is his willingness to just press the same button again. Like, just staggering, like, down tilt 1 and then doing it again. Up smash 1 and doing it again. Knowing that players often will try and react and whiff punish, but he's going to make sure he's one step ahead with yet another down tilt. Looking pretty solid here. Oh, but the drag down falls off the platform.
Nice. We are down to tournament point for both of these players. It's absolutely amazing to see how, you know, clear cut and how. Wait.
Pikachu, the high recovery gets stuffed and he hasn't grabbed ledge
yet,
but the Falcon dive. Its grab hitbox is so nice.
Up airs?
He got hit by all of them. There was no air dodging. There was no buttons coming out. Aquaze just held all of that damage, which is risky against Falcon. Character can explode sometimes, and these back airs, these down tilts are gonna start coming out.
Looking for those pivot grabs again. Just trying to force Aquaze off stage. Gets the Nair drag down. The down smash. Able to recover. Avoids getting hit by that back air. The fact that he's avoiding that. Gets the Nair. Not gonna kill just yet. Looking for the reversal, gets the back air, and Aquaze is out. Doesn't get the run back against Mateo, and Ccarrot with quite the resilient play against Aquaze. That offstage play was absolutely amazing. The fact that he was able to avoid Pikachu back air is crazy to me, and just goes to show how much he has honed this character.
He played around like so much edge guarding, and the offstage game really was the difference maker. Making stocks last until like 160, 170 in some cases, even in a game 1 loss, is just so impressive. Playing around Pikachu to the fullest of extents, different edge guarding tactics, anti-edge guarding tactics that got him more opportunities, and then he traded it off with edge guards of his own, recognizing that Skull Bash is super punishable, so go out there and try to hit it. We saw the late knee into neutral air, the down air on that ledge. He played all of that matchup so good that you really can't say anything better than top 3 for Ccarrot.
And absolutely deserved in this entirety of this bracket. We've seen him play so well, and honestly, this is like, if you guys don't know who Ccarrot is, now you do. Genuinely, now you do. Is this guy, again, you said he played in a tournament in I think it was ACU, right, in Philly? I think
so. I'm pretty sure he won ACU yesterday, and he's been coming to Fusion for the past like 2 weeks, I want to say, like the past 2, or maybe like the Fusion 2 weeks before this one. But he's been attending Fusions as of late, just showing up and rocking people, because I don't think he's missed top 8 at a Fusion since. And I mean, he's in top 3 here with a chance to win it if he's able to find a win in a best of 5 over Mateo, and then his run back, which was a 3-2 over Marcus.
I mean,